Some viewers may find the following video disturbing. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Board Games Unlocked, and today I am continuing Marvel Champions. We are in Galaxy's Most Wanted, scenario not 2, 3, but I have the comic to read. And yeah, that is the Escape the Museum. The Collector's Museum was getting captured. Part of your plan, Quill, says Rocket. As long as we escape with the Power Stone, yeah. You came to steal from me, but end up part of my collection. How delightful! You must know the stone would be... My lord, the Power Stone has been stolen! Fuzzy. Who got the power? Get it back! Ah! Where are they? See, everything according to plan. Dumb luck is not a plan, Quill, says Gamora. It's not. So... things didn't go as planned. The good, you broke into the Collector's Museum. You beat the Collector. You know the Power Stone was here. The bad, an alarm went off as soon as you arrived, alerting the Collector to your presence. After you beat the Collector, he used his Elder God magic to trap you in his collection. Also, someone else seems to have stolen the Power Stone. Kind of a mixed bag here. On the bright side, whoever took the Power Stone cut the museum's power as a distraction, giving you enough time to get out of captivity. Maybe, just maybe, you can leverage this luck and escape the museum before the Collector realizes what's going on. Okay, yeah, maybe I can. Also, I realized in the second scenario, I had the Milano when I shouldn't have. But, oh well. So, let's take a look at what we got. We have the missing Milano, which has 14 threat on it. You've been trapped inside the Collector's Museum. Before you can escape, you must first find the Milano. That's true. I do have to find that. I didn't have it last time. So, when the last threat is removed from this scheme, advance to stage 2A. The players win by advancing, because I cannot beat the Collector. I just can't. Then, so it starts with 14 on it. Boop. And then, Library Labyrinth. This way. Hero action. Deal yourself one face down encounter card, and then remove 5 threat from the main scheme. Limit once per round per player. The Collector's Museum is a maze of miscellaneous trinkets from every culture and hapless creature from every star system. Then there's that. Then there's no escape. Has 10 threat on it. Victory 1. When defeated, deal 1 damage to each player. And then the Collector himself has 1 scheme, 1 attack. He gets plus X scheme and plus X attacks, where X is equal to the main scheme's current stage number. So 1 right now. And when the Collector would be defeated, remove 6 threat from the main scheme and flip this card instead. So he only has 16 health. I think Drax is going to suck ass in this scenario, but Vision should be pretty good. We shall see how that goes. Well, actually, Drax can deal to remove threat by dealing damage to the Collector. Cool. That's it. That is it. So let's go ahead and get started, shall we? You know what? How do I want to do this? Do I want to... How do I want to do this? I think I'm actually going to discard 1, 2, and 3. It's going to be pretty expense. To bring in Gamora, which makes sense, we're escaping. Also, I'm going to go into hero mode. It's going to be so slow on Drax's part. But we will have Gamora attack, and after she attacks, I can discard cards from the top of my deck until I discard an event. So she's going to attack the Collector for 2. And then I will discard till I discard an event. Hey, look, an event. And I have to get it out. I have, just in case. Too stubborn to die. It's pretty much a staple. And then, why not? Drax can attack for 1. Well, you know what? Actually, let's try and get rid of this. We'll slowly get rid of that. And he will do Library Labyrinth to remove 5 threat from the main scheme. It's all so far away. Now that we're here. Dang it. So far away. Just gotta scoot on up to the table. Okay. That was Drax and Gamora. Okay. Well, I definitely don't hate this. So we're gonna discard 2 cards to bring in Solar Gem. And we will swap to old Vij. And we are going to exhaust Solar Gem to play Just Passing Through. Remove 3 threat from a scheme. Gladly. 1, 2, 3. And actually, we're gonna kick things off with a bang. Gonna remove 2. And then we're gonna do the Labyrinth. Yeah, once per round per player. So we'll deal him a encounter card to remove 5 threat from this. Then, Lost in the Museum. The Milano is being held in a massive container. You try to pry open the side, but ultimately resolve to smashing the glass as hard as you can. When revealed, put the set-aside Milano support from the ship's command encounter set into play under the first player's control. Nice! Boom. There it is. Now that you've broken the Milano out of its cage, use it to find the front door. So now it has 22 in it again. Oh, 22 again. Geez. So 18 and 4. Okay. And it goes up by 2. And it needs 30. Yeah, we'll just put them all right there. Oh, gross. Okay, actually, now that that's there, I will swap to super dense form, which allows me to draw a card. I think I'll hold on to this one. So we'll use the Milano and discard a super dense strike to play a super dense strike and deal 5 damage to an enemy. So it knocks him down to 9. Oh, okay. I was really hoping I'd get lucky and top deck like a like an energy or something. So now I'm too stubborn to die. We will slide everything over so we can have the Milano next to me. Then that's it. So now we're gonna draw. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes, he is at 5. And then Drax is at 4. Definitely don't hate this. Definitely don't hate this hand. Okay, this is ticking up by 2. So now is at 20, 24. And I don't think there was anything about... Yeah, when that ticks up. Okay, so he is going to attack. And now his attack... No, so he has an attack of 3. Because it's plus 2 equal to the main scheme's current stage number, which is 2. So it's an attack plus 3 against Drax. 3 attack of 4. I will discard... Actually, let's discard Leading Blow and play Subdue. When an enemy initiates an attack, the enemy gets -3 for that attack. So I'm taking 1 damage, which is fine. And that will increase my Vengeance counter. So now I'm going to start doing a little bit more. There. You gotta lay down, buddy. You gotta lay down. I know. I thought about putting your bed up here. But no, you gotta lay down. Yeah, you gotta be a good boy. Okay, so that was 1 damage. Now he's attacking Vision. This one's gonna be probably more rough, so it's 3. 3. Okay. And does he have any defense cards? Well, funny enough, he does, but it doesn't actually do anything. So, he'll just take it. He'll take it. Knock him down to 8. Then we got some of these. All right. Oh my god. Oh my god. That's Shadow of the Past again. I never have this card actually pop off. It's always as like a boost. So we got. I'll actually put these down here. Yotat the Destroyer, and then the side scheme that has 4 on it. And then these get shuffled in. Jeez. Alright, Guard Retaliate 1. That's fine. I mean, because Vision's going to be going first, and he has something that he can do. And then the other one is the villain schemes. That's not great. Okay. So he's scheming for, what am I at? 24. If he gets 6, we just outright lose. But, well, maybe. I'd have to read one of the cards that Vision has in his hand. I think it's just an attack, but unless he schemes twice, which would just be a bad time. So it's 3. Deal 1 damage to each character you control. Okay. Damage, and then damage. Okay, so he's scheming for 3. Okay. And the card that he does have... Yep, it's just for attacking. That's what I thought. Alright, cool. Attached to the highest scheming enemy. It's his Beyonder's Blazer again. And then the villain attacks you. Cool. Cool. Well, it's 3, 4, 5, 6. Now I can play Defiance. That will basically discard the boost. So... Oh, 3 damage, huh? Okay. Gross. It's, get rid of the Defiance, actually. What is he at? He's at 9. Alright, I definitely need to defeat him. And... 1, 2... So we will do Solar Gem and Energy to play Solar Beam, deal 7 damage to an enemy. Let's do him. Yeah, which knocks him to 2. Then we will have him attack, which I can do because I'm in dense form, for 2 damage. So that will knock him to 0. And when he would be defeated, I remove 6 threat instead and flip this card. So now he cannot be defeated. When the round ends, flip this card and set collector's hit point dial to its printed hit points. You're more wily than I gave you credit for. No matter. Let's try again. Yeah. So he has 0. So it actually gives us a brief respite. So basically doing damage doesn't do anything to him now. And I think, since he's not doing an attack and I don't need to be in... Do I need more android allies? Who do I have? I have... I have... what is it? Vivian? And I can't really afford him to scheme, so let's go ahead and swap to Intangible. And that is it for Vision. Well, I could actually... Nope, I don't have to exhaust. Man, I'm gonna risk it, really. deal myself another face down encounter to remove 5 from the main. From the main scheme. Then we are going to probably have to kill him, which is unfortunate. But we'll have Gamora attack him for 2, which gets rid of her. But I get to discard until I discard an event. There's an event. So that's 2 damage here. And I will attack him for 2. Doesn't kill him. I take a retaliate damage. But I can then play Ardent Resolve to ready a friendly character and draw a card. Okay. Then I will kill him. Haha! And I don't take the retaliate for that. Yeah, I really... Each enemy gets +2. This one's brutal. You know, while he's weak, actually, I'm gonna play Fight Me, Coward. So, ready your hero. Okay. And then draw a card, and the villain attacks you. Okay, so he's attacking me for 0, for 2, for 3. I will take it. 0. Okay. Which increases my vengeance. Then he doesn't take any damage, but I will thwart and get rid of this by 1. Then I will play Fight Me, You Coward, and ready my hero and draw a card. Damn. Yeah, this is probably not actually great to do. Yeah, let's not do that. Just because having him attack me whenever I can't really do anything back, because he's going to attack me anyway. So what I will do, though, is this and lower it. So I'm going to remove it by 5. Okay, so then instead, yeah, we'll just lower that. Okay. Yeah, this should be fine. Should be fine. I'm gonna go ahead and discard 2 cards, unexhaust everyone. Fortunately, the Milano isn't really doing much for me right now. 2, 3. Okay, cool. This should be solid. 1, 2. Let's go ahead and actually exhaust or get rid of that. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Damn. God, gotten that multiple times. I'll gladly take it. All right. So this is ticking up by 2. I believe it was just, yeah. Ticking up by 2. Now he's going to attack Vision for 2. And it's, when was it? When the round ends. Okay, for 2. All right. Got the Badoon Headhunter. So 2 damage coming his way. Yeah, we will discard... God, I actually kind of need these cards in my hand. Victory 2. Okay. Oh, this is rough. I'm intangible, so actually I just take no damage. Good deal. Then he's attacking Drax for 2, 3, and he gets a tough status card. 3 damage. Yeah, I will defend against that and then play Counter Punch. So I will deal damage to that enemy equal to my hero's attack. There's no point. There is no point to doing that. Right now. Yeah, I can do a bunch of stuff on my next turn. So I'm going to do a lot of damage on my next turn. Alright. So, alright. That is pretty gnarly. That is disgusting, actually. Oh, but... Okay, so it's Star Shark. He has Quick Strike. I reduce all the amount of damage that I take, so he takes 1 damage. And then the other one is Hujadarian Monarch Egg. Great. That has 7 on it. And that's going to increase this. Then we are at Drax. I have you now. I am stunned and the collector attacks me. Great. Did I get rid of that card? That I fucking did. Because of course I did. Oh, it's actually happening twice. So I have 2 I have you nows. So he's attacking me twice. So 2, 3, 4. Cool. I get to draw a card. And I will fend. And then the other one where he's attacking me. Another 4. Okay. But I do get to draw a card. That's it. And at the end of the round, he will flip. And he goes back up to 16. With the tough status card. Okay. Nice. All right. This is... That would have been better if I could heal. Great. Great. That's stun. I had a card that would have gotten rid of that too, and I was like, oh, he's probably not going to stun. Okay. So, I guess, now that he... I can't get rid of Cole the Weak. That card, this card alone is the whole reason why his second phase was actually doing something. Which is very annoying. So... Okay, I might be able to do something. So we will use the Milano. No, we won't. I don't need to. Well, do I? Do I? Okay. Yes. Funny enough, these both actually go off. Okay. We're going to play Energy to bring in my knife. So I have +1 attack. Then we are going to use the Milano to play Indomitable. After your hero defends, discard Indomitable, ready your hero. We have no choice, so we fight. And we win. There are no other options. Okay. Then I'm going to play with attack. Okay. Fight me, coward. Ready your hero. So I might have a way of getting rid of this stun. Or not getting rid of it, but at least doing something. So ready my hero, draw a card, and then the villain attacks me. So he's going to attack. I'm not dealing as much damage as I would like, but... okay, so he's going to attack me. And he's attacking me for... okay, for 1, 2, 3... Oh, yeah, I forgot he was in phase 1. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that is going to defeat me. However, I do get to draw a card. After the villain attacks me, I have a couple things. I can defend against it. It's not really going to do much. But I can do counterpunch, where I deal damage to the enemy equal to my attack, which gets rid of this toughness. And then I have payback. After the villain attacks you, I basically do the exact same thing. Deal X damage to the villain, where X is equal to my attack, which is 4 plus 1, so 5 damage is what's done back to him. Would have been 10, but then I'm defeated. Which, when I get defeated, I instead go to alter ego form. Get rid of all my vengeance counters. And I go to 4, but then I go up to 10. Okay. Actually, I did defend, so I can discard Indomitable to ready my hero. Which would then allow me to swap, but it's actually kind of ass now. Let's just recover, go up to 14. Yeah, I got my intimidation where I can remove threat, but it actually isn't that helpful. It's not super great, but I think I'm going to have to kind of keep doing this to lower that. I mean, 22 threat is insane. And I think that's Drax. So now we are up to Vision. Which he's not really doing much. I mean, you know what I could have done? Instead of using the Milano, I could have just spent another card. So let's just say I did that. Because I kind of need the... We're going to go... Oh, God. Okay, I can still do this. Yeah. Yeah, we're going to spend 3 cards. Oh, and I get to draw a card whenever I go into dense form. Great. So we're going to play 3 cards. And we're going to play Solar Beam. Deal 7 damage to an enemy. That will be the Badoon Headhunter. So he's just immediately obliterated. Then we are going to use the Milano. Use the Solar Gem. And the 1 card. To Solar Beam the Star Shark. Which, I mean, yeah. And he doesn't have a thing. A victory thing. I could have done... No, I had to get rid of those guys. The Solar Beam, though, is good if I'm in tangible form. It removes 5 threat from a scheme. What's their scheme? 1 and 1. But what I can do is I can exhaust to thwart this Cult a week. So now, no more +2. And this one was 5 threat from the main scheme. God. I know there's a card in here that gets rid of this Blazer. He's already scheming for Drax being in Alter Ego. But I don't want him to attack and defeat vision. Yeah, I do have a lot of protection cards. And I do have +2 defense now. Oh, but it's my worry of the encounters. Do I risk it? I mean... Oh, man, I do not know if I should keep doing the labyrinth. Because he already has +3 scheme with the extra boost. So that's going to go by 3. That's going to go by 6. So, yeah, I mean, I gotta... Because I gotta lower this by 5. I'll just bump this up to 3. Unfortunately, I can't get rid of it. So, that's it. Not that confident in winning this one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for all vision. Well, it could be worse. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Cool. I forgot he has a 6 hand size in his other form. Not a bad hand, it's just a matter of if I live. So this is going up by 3 now because of the Monarch Egg. Then he is going to scheme for 3, 4, 5, 6. For 6, is that 12? And he's going to attack for 3. For 3. Okay. Do I have a defense? No, but I at least can defend. So this is going to be 1 damage. I mean, vision might just straight up go down, which would basically end it. It depends on, obviously, what these are. So Drax, on the hunt. Okay, it has Surge. Choose either take 2 damage or discard 1 card at random from your hand. So I'll take the 2 damage. Has Surge. So, cool. Psionic Ghost. Makes me confused. And then Servant Bot has Guard. Okay. Then we got Visions. Magical Teapot. When defeated, the player who defeated the scheme may heal 4 damage from their identity. Okay, so it has 7. Yeah, that hinder is fucking stupid, honestly. And then a Psionic Ghost, which confuses Vision. Okay. That is not great. But it could be worse. So we are going to use... God, that's so expensive, but... We're going to play Flow Like Water to play Reboot. Ready a friendly android character and heal 1 damage from him. Okay. We'll ready Vision. And then... I mean, I'm going to have to scheme, right? But now it's an extra card. And it's an extra thing. So we will discard Avengers Mansion to play Defy Danger, deal 5 damage to an enemy, and discard the top card of the encounter deck. It's gotta be 5 damage to him, which puts him to 6. Then let's go ahead. I'm stunned and confused, Jesus. That's pretty bad. That's not great. So, do I thwart something? I mean, yeah, we're going to have to. Just to get rid of this confuse. Then I can play Solar Gem to play another reboot to ready vision and heal. Then I can attack or thwart. You know what? Let's go ahead and... Yeah, let's go ahead and thwart this one. And that's it. Well, I need to lower damage, so we will go intangible. All right. Okay. Well, Drax is he doesn't have a lot. He doesn't have a lot going on right now. Stunned and confused. Okay. So let's go ahead and use the Milano to bring in the Dwee Theft Mastery. Dwee Thief Mastery. Then we will go ahead and attack. Sure. Gets rid of stun. But I did make a basic attack, so that lets me draw a card. This is actually what I needed. Let's go ahead and discard Indomitable and play Athletic Conditioning to discard a Confused. So that's hot. Damn. Okay, I'll hold on to this, which should be fine. So it's going to be a little bit overkill, but... X is equal... God, never mind. He relies so much on having those Vengeance tokens, and I don't have it. Well, I do have +1 attack there. These are all great cards to have. And I can't attack. Well, I don't have a way to ready myself, which is unfortunate. Yeah. I think X is equal to my attack, which would be 2. Oh, I think I needed to have vision. What does he have? 6? Yeah, I think vision's already at low health. I'm definitely gonna have Drax do it to lower this by 5. Then yeah, it's not awesome. I guess I'm a wait. That's all I can do, unfortunately. So yeah, that's gonna be it. I'm gonna get my ass 8. I already got 4 cards. These are probably the best 4 cards he'll have. And then 5 cards over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Now we just gotta survive through all this. Oh God. I don't know. I don't think it's happening. But we'll see. So this is going up by 3. That was on 1. So we're at 10. Then he's going to attack vision for 1, 2, 3. So 3, 4. So 5 total damage. Okay. Then I will discard Indomitable to play Sidestep and prevent 3 of that damage. I'm preventing 5 total damage, and I did pay with a lightning thing, so that will deal 1 damage back. Okay. Then the Psionic Ghost is going to attack, but I prevent all damage by 2. So we're good there. Then he's going to attack Drax. This is so for 3, 4, for 5. Which will bump up my vengeance counter, and then I will play parry. When you would take any amount of damage, prevent X of that damage, where X is equal to double my attack, which is 1, 2, 3, so I prevent 6 damage. So that's pretty cool. And then these guys attack, and I'll just take it. Now this is where it gets gross, because we have this magical teapot. So 2 cards anyway, and 3 cards for Drax. So we got attached to the enemy with the lowest scheme, +1. It's a Vandarian Power Wand that looks like a shake weight. So it goes there. And I don't think these trigger as whenever they come in. And then the Philosopher's Stone, how nice. The player who defeated this scheme may draw 2 cards. God. So it has 4. So another 7. That's fun. That's fun and balanced. And then we got Drax, Memories of Another Life. So I may flip to Alter Ego. Or I can become stunned. I will become stunned. Then Gang Up. Oh, cool. The villain and each minion engaged with you attacks you. Okay. So he's attacking me for Jesus Christ. How do you do anything about this? So for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 damage. Oh no, this is one I already had. I was like, oh, and another Gang Up. So 7 damage. Hey, well, I do go up on Vengeance, so that's pretty cool. Do I have any way to avoid damage? I don't know. All right. Well, that's 7. And then there we go. And depending on what this one is. Okay, so challenge accepted. Attached to the enemy with the highest attack. Okay. Force response after Drax deals 4 or more damage to attached enemy with a single attack. Discard this card. Okay. Well, I think he has the highest attack because he's at 3. Great. All right. Well, somehow I survived. I don't know if I'm going to again because this is too much, and that hinder basically makes it virtually impossible. But we shall see. So, all right. 5. How many times did he attack me? Am I at max? I think I'm at max. I may not be, but I don't think it's going to matter. Okay, so that will make Knife Leap. Fucking A, the fucking stun. Jesus Christ. Alright, well. Yeah, when you make a basic attack. Cool. Next time, I'm going to discard the status card instead. Yeah, I mean, that stun basically blocks everything I could ever do. So I guess we'll Intimidate and remove X threat from... Actually, I can ready my identity. So I will attack. I get rid of my stun. I can play Intimidation, remove X threat from a scheme where X is equal to my attack, which is 3, 4, 5. I can remove 5 from this, which lets me ready my identity. Yay. Then we will play Knife Leap, where I will make a basic attack for free. I get +5 to this attack, so it's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, so 10. I will attack this Servant Bot. It has Overkill and Piercing. So that's 7 damage that's going over, which actually defeats him, which is pretty cool. And that will remove 6 threat from this. So then he flips. And I did deal 4 more damage to him, so that will get rid of Challenge Accepted. I did make a basic attack, so that lets me draw a card. This is actually a pretty solid draw right now. We are then going to play Strength to play Intimidation again and remove 5 threat from somewhere. Yeah, we'll remove 5. Damn. Yeah, 3, 4, 5. Dang it! I guess they both need healing. Drax is a better way of healing. So, yeah, we'll get rid of... What was it? It was 5. So there's 7 there. So, okay. So we got that. Then I, unfortunately, have to go back to Alter Ego, which gets rid of this, and that will heal me by 6. But as a hero action, I will draw from that to remove 5 from the main scheme. Which will get the Great Escape. You found the exit. As the Milano bursts into space and readies its thrusters, you see the museum ship's cannons beginning to charge. When revealed, flip the Library Labyrinth, place 1 acceleration token on the main scheme, shuffle the remaining cards from the set-aside ship encounter into the encounter deck. Okay. Oh, okay, so I can't do this anymore. Place 1 acceleration token on the main scheme. Almost clear. Outrun the museum ship's cannons to make your final escape. If there are no threat... Okay, so it starts with 16. Because of course it does. And, okay, so I can no longer do the labyrinth part. 16, and once that goes... And as a first player action, I can exhaust the Milano to remove 3 threat from there. And these all get shuffled in now. Okay. I don't even remember what Vision had. Well, that kind of helped with Drax, although he is gonna... Now he's gonna scheme, so I'm pretty much gonna have to... Oh, I can't do the labyrinth thing anymore. And a first player action can only do the Milano. Okay. Well, Vision's pretty much going to have to do scheme duty. Hopefully I have those cards. I don't remember if I did. So, shuffle that. Now it is Vision's turn. Okay. So, it's not awesome, but it's not the worst in the world. We're going to play Strength to bring out Vivian. And then we are going to have Vivian... Okay. We are going to have, while I'm in intangible mass form, she gets +2 thwart. So we are going to have Vision remove Magical Teapot, and that will heal 4 damage from his identity. So that goes to 9. So that's pretty solid. This card doesn't do me any good. This one's still here. Oh, actually, sorry, these go in the victory display. Yeah, here's another one. Did I get rid of any others? I don't think so. Yeah. No, no. Yeah, nope, I have not. We will have Vivian take a damage and remove 3 threat from the main scheme. So actually, the fact that he is defeated is going to make this a lot easier. This card doesn't exist anymore, so I'll just move this up here, give myself a little bit more room. And unfortunately, I don't have any... Well, I do have some health now. So actually, let's just see if I get lucky. Let's change to dense, draw a card. Yep, that's... Oh, actually, no, that works, because a solar gem, discard this to bring in Victor Mancha. Victor Mancha. Okay. That is it for my turn. Still got these guys, that Psionic Ghost, the Milano. You know what I've been also completely forgetting? The first player passes. Like, it's basic shit that I should know. This passes, so the Milano I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter because the first player controls it, but it's like, yeah, that the reason why that matters is because that's a first player action. So I was thinking, oh, we have to wait till it's Drax's turn, but no, it'll go to Vision. But that's it. So Drax is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And Vision at 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do I have... Okay, kind of. Also not horrible. Actually not horrible at all. And then... Yeah, I mean, it's not also not awesome, but... Okay, so this is ticking up only by 2 now. Because I got rid of that extra one. Then he is going to scheme at 0. Because he's healing. So 0. Wow. So, but it does have the 2 boost, so for 2. Then he's scheming for 2. I'll just put a 2 out. Then he's attacking Vision for 2, 3, 4. So Vision can... Where was it? Yes, I am in dense mass form. It's going to be 4 damage. I will defend and play preservation, which heals him because I used the card, to play mass increase. So I just get super, super massy. When Vision defends, prevent all damage from that attack, and stun the attacking enemy after the attack resolves. So I take no damage, and he gets stunned. I wonder who would win between Vision and the Collector. But then the Psionic Ghost is going to attack Victor Mancha. Mancha is going to defend and only take the 1 damage for it. Also, that's not where that goes. There we go. Okay, no extra cards. I mean, except for the one I took there. So that's good. So we shall see another Psionic Ghost, which will confuse me. And then Cloak of Hercules. Attached to the enemy with the lowest attack. It just gives +3 attack. So that's actually interesting because as of right now, the Collector has the lowest attack. So I guess this goes on him. So the Cloak of the fabled hero Hercules. Those fortunate enough to don this mantle are granted unimaginable strength. Okay, and then Power Siphon. discard one card at random from the first player's hand. We'll do that one. Because I don't want to exhaust the Milano. Because that's how we're going to do the Great Escape. Oh, I don't know which one to get rid of. Okay. Not which one to get rid of. Which one I wanted to get rid of. Then, that's the end of the round. Then he'll flip back and go to 16 HP. Okay. I did defend. So this moves on. Milano is with vision. So I don't have... We are going to exhaust the Milano. So we're just going to pretend the vision has it to remove 3 threat from this scheme. And then we are going to... Yeah, we're going to discard my Cape to play Just Passing Through. I have to be in intangible mass form, so I don't know why I am not. So now I am. Then I'm going to play Just Passing Through and remove 3 threat from a scheme. Then we're going to have Vivian also remove 3 threat from a scheme. And that. Then we'll play Solar Gem to play Indomitable. After your hero defends, discard it to ready your hero. Which is pretty hot. Now we are going to see what Drax can do. Do I want to... I mean, this isn't nothing. So let's go ahead. Luckily, I'm only confused, so I just need to do some damage. So, sure, we will go into hero form, and we will discard... We're going to make a basic attack. It is going to be for 1, 2. So actually, I can just discard 1 card. I mean, that's actually not awesome. Yeah, his other knife is kind of poopy. To play Knife Fleet, when you make a basic attack, you get +5 attack for that. This gains Overkill and Piercing. So it only costs 1, because of my attack is 2. So that is going to be 7. 7 damage. I do get to draw a card as well. Jesus Christ. Oh, like, what is this fucking... Like, what is that? That is... I mean, that's insane fucking... protection, but... Jeez. Like, could I get something... Like, literally anything else? Yeah, jeez. That's so stupid. So 7 damage. I could get rid of one of these ghosts, which I might, just because it has overkill. And I... Yeah, like... Or I can just do 7 damage to the Collector. You also have that cloak. Oh, well... Nope, of course. It's literally all science, so I can't even get rid of that Cloak of Heracles. Like, otherwise I would have been happy. So 7 damage, where's that going? With the overkill. I mean, it really doesn't matter, right? Like, I kill one of these, deal 3 damage to him, but then he has, you know... That's 3, 4. He has 7 attack. Which I could prevent up to 5 of that. So... Yeah, I guess let's just deal 7 damage to him. Who cares at this point? Knocks him down to 9. I mean, that is going to be the main way I kind of get rid of those. So to get rid of the extra boost, to make it even worse, I will... at least I have 2 icons of the same, so I'll get rid of 2 deflections. And get rid of his blazer. Oh, but he's stunned at least, so that's not nothing. So he has his cloak. He's not scheming. And yeah, okay. Well, that's it. That's all I can do. Drax has been the liability in this, like 100%, because he doesn't do, like, he needs to be attacked. I mean, he has the longevity, which I enjoy, but yeah, it's very interesting to see character shortcomings, because it's whenever in the different scenarios. Okay, that's everything. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Did I draw another deflector or whatever? 1, 2, 3, 4. There's that. And then vision. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Getting low. Oh, how nice. I finally got it. Cool. These are actually very helpful. So he is going to attack. Well, first this ticks up by 2. So I'll just do that. So it's by 2. Then he's going to attack vision. Instead, he gets... God damn it. Gets rid of stunned. Okay. Gets rid of stunned. Now he's attacking Drax for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 damage. But Vision can play Close Call when a boost card is turned face up. Cancel that card's boost ability and all of its boost icons, then discard it. And then draw a card. Hot. So it is just... what did I say? 1, 2, 3, 4... and all of its boost icons. So only 4 damage. Then we will... because these are going to come in. Yep, gotta play Genius and Deflection. And I will prevent all of that damage, but I have to discard that amount of cards from the top of my deck. And then get attacked by all the ghosts. So I guess the Psionic Ghosts come in. Victor will block for him. Is that 9 damage? Gets rid of 6. I wish I had Vivian. That would be nice. And then I think that's it. Well, oh yeah, they're attacking, so I gotta take the damage for that. And his vengeance does go up by 1. I wish both... I mean, one of his knives gives him Retaliate, so it was Drax's other knife. Retaliate 1, too, which is just kind of like, whatever. I'd almost rather that both of his knives give him +1 attack. Okay. Oh, that's fun. That's funny. Okay. Is that it? Oh, and then the damage. 1. Cool. So I'm down to 3. And then we get our cards. And it's just 1 card each. So that's nice. Alright, Impossible Geometry. Incite 1. So putting... when revealed, you are confused if you're... Okay. Nice. Can I get... from your hero. Because of course it is. Blindside. Of course. Of course. When revealed, choose one, exhaust the Milano, spend 2 punch resources, or stun the first player. Okay. I can't afford to exhaust the Milano. So I guess Vision's getting stunned. Alright, well, then this moves. And now the Milano is in my court. So let's go ahead and I really don't know. We'll see if I get lucky. So we're going to have Drax attack. So for 1, 2, 3. 3 damage. Knocks him down to 6. When I make a basic attack, I can draw. I did not get lucky. Yeah. That is unfortunate. Okay. We will discard 2 cards to bring in Moondragon. Sure, why not? We will exhaust the Milano to remove 3 threat from here. Well, actually, Moondragon, exhaust and discard Moondragon. Okay. Choose a minion. That minion attacks another enemy of your choice. Okay. Well, at least you came in, and this minion will attack the Collector. So that's 2 damage. So if I can somehow get Vision to deal 4 damage, it's still not going to be enough with that stun. I mean, it is possible, kind of. Okay. We are going to. I can't deal the damage. Well, potentially I can. So let's actually swap to dense form, which lets me draw a card. These protector cards are making me angry. They're making me angry. Okay. But I can do my Genius and the card I just drew to bring in Protector, so she can actually attack, which is kind of nice. Yeah, so now it's so slow. But we are going to... Is it attack? Yeah, we're going to attack, get rid of stunned. Then we will use Solar Gem. Nope. Nope. Yeah, has to be... These don't do anything. That one lets me draw 2 cards, which isn't doing much for me. I'm only generating the 1 resource. Yep, this is... I mean, I think I got it. I think I have to defeat the Collector. That's pretty... Yeah, I think I have to. So I am going to discard Sidestep and play Reboot and ready a friendly android. Oh, and ready a friendly android character. Interesting. I think it's actually still going to be the same anyway. So, Protector will attack for 3 damage. Knocks him down to 1. Then Vision can now attack. Knocks him down to 0. That will get rid of 6 threat. And flip him. And the thing that sucks is I have the phase disruption card that could remove that, but unfortunately it's not really it's not helping. So that is that. 1, 2. Then I gotta shuffle everything. I'm so close. Like I'm like right there. But if Drax is pretty much he's pretty much out. He's definitely, unless I draw like a bunch of defensive cards, then maybe he'll live. But he has just been doing nothing. Alright, so exhaust that. So we're at, these are his. So 1, 2, 3. So we're at that. He has to get one for having to reshuffle his deck, which, I mean, I really should just house rule that. I think that's the dumbest rule ever. Milano, Drax. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, maybe. Then that's it. So everyone's unexhausted. So Great Escape is taken up by 2. So it's actually just 6. Then Collector is attacking Drax for 3. Cool. Another Psionic Ghost, and when revealed, you're confused. I'm already confused, so I'm taking the damage. Yep. What was 3 damage to Drax. It doesn't matter. All of these are attacking me, so Drax is dead. I don't even remember what happens if a hero gets defeated. I don't really want to look up the the rules, just because it's probably... Oh, okay. Player elimination, probably. Okay. Okay, so nothing happens, it's just... Okay, yeah, so everything... Oh. Sorry, there was something. Gotcha. Okay, so basically, all of these guys would go... So I can actually pull all of this stuff over. So technically, that's there. Drax is defeated. And all of these Psionic Ghosts are... are against Vision. Yeah, I didn't have any answer for that many minions. So Drax is down. Then we already did. Oh no, we haven't done Vision's attack. So it's do they all attack? I guess they would. So it's 3. I got 3 with the boost. 4, 5. I can play Defiance to ignore that. So 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I think I might be able to. That fucking confuse. Okay, so it's 3 damage. Yeah. We're gonna... Am I still gonna lose? That's pretty brutal. Okay, so 3 damage because of that cloak. Then... yeah, we will defend, so it's only going to be 1 damage. I will discard Indomitable to ready. And then I guess all these guys attack, which is unfortunate. So Victor will block 2 of them, and Protector will block 1 of them, and then I'll take 2 damage. And that's all the psionic ghosts that are attacking. And then I gotta deal him an encounter card. Which, knowing my luck, it's probably gonna be like a character with quick strike. Probably the shark that'll come in and just completely... yeah, that confuse sucks, because now I can't thwart. I don't believe he has anything in his hand, so dense doesn't do anything. I mean, intangible works, because that basically means the psionic ghosts are unable to attack. So maybe... but I'm down to 7 health, so I guess we'll see. I mean, if he attacks again, then I'll probably... if it's gang up, that would be insane. Okay, so let's see what it is. Alright, special delivery. You may exhaust the Milano. If you do not, the villain attacks you with +1 attack. Well... I mean, the Milano is really the only way I'm able to remove any amount of threat. What do I have? Okay. So I can actually... is that a treachery? It is. Nope, the villain... okay, so I will just... I'll have him attack me for 3, 4, 5, 6. So I will play these 2 to do sidestep, prevent 3 of that damage. Okay. And then... okay, caught off guard, discard an upgrade or support you control. Oh, there goes his solar gem. And now he flips back, goes up to 16. And now it's Vision's turn. Okay, well, exhaust the Milano, lower this by 3. Swap to intangible form. We will thwart. Doesn't really do anything. But I can play strength and phase disruption to confuse an enemy. Boop. And then choose something with hero action that's attached to him and discard it. So completely taken away his thing, and that's it. That's all I can do, because I can't ready myself. I have no cards in my hand. My intangible form will prevent any of these guys doing damage to me, which is nice, unless he draws... well, actually, even if he draws gang up. So we just gotta see how I'm basically top decking. 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, well, it is... It's possible. So this is ticking up by 2. So it's at 5. I needed it, but then that's 2, 4, 6, 8. That puts up another 8, putting it at... because, I mean, the confuse doesn't really do much. He wouldn't be scheming, But then all of these guys would be doing stuff. So we gotta have him attack. Luckily, I got rid of that cloak, so he has 4. Oh, and he didn't get anything there, so it's 4 attack. And so yeah, we just have to. I have to get lucky on that encounter card. So 4 attack, -2, so 2 damage. I am at 3 health. These guys all attack, but I reduce the amount of damage it takes from each attack by 2. And obedience potion attached to your identity. Attached character gets -1 to all of my stuff. -1 Thor attack and defense. But that is it. And I think Vision squeaks this out with that intangible form, because now I can discard a Genius and Jocasta to play Solar Beam. While I am in intangible form, I remove 5 threat from a scheme, and that removes all of that. Jesus Christ. Yay! We win the game, so we escaped. God, Drax, you suck. But we get 1 unit. Record the number of units up to maximum of 3, equal to the number in the victory display. So that's 2. For every 2 galactic artifacts, that's 1 unit. So I got 3 total. Yeah, got 3 total units. 4 total units. Which is not bad, because I only got 1 last time. Okay! So that was scenario 3, Escape the Museum. That was a rough one. Did not really enjoy. But I hope you did. And stick around for the rest of the series. Like, comment, share, and subscribe, and have a wonderful whatever time of day it is for you.